everybody, my name is Lady Mathai.
I'm Miss Nduati.
And welcome to yet another episode of... And today we've got amazing people in the studio. We've got the boys in the building! We're gonna get both sides of the coin today because we've got some amazing people who are coming to give us their perspective. Yo, if you've not subscribed,
Out there, guys, let me tell you that you guys are watching more than you're subscribing. Click the bell, click like. Come on, let's work together, guys. We're here to entertain you. We're here to create that safe space we talked about, and I know you're enjoying our content so far. We can see.
Yes, and guys, please don't forget to tell a friend and tell a friend because we've got so many episodes and so much lined up for you guys. But for now, we need to introduce our people.
So we have some really cool guys in the building. Both of them are personal friends. So I'm gonna introduce a boy of mine. His name is Chegs. Chegs tumejuana kutoka mbali. Wow. But let me let him speak for himself. So Chegs, karibu.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a long time. So let's hope to have fun today. Let's see what's in store.
Tell us more about who is Chegs. What do you do? How mtu sema, hey, my name is Chegs, I'm Manini.
No,
yeah.
I'm in the DSP space, I'm in the music space. Dealt a lot with the music apps in Africa. So we're just trying to get all these indie artists to where they need to be. It's a crazy field, but they just need that whole guidance. Just point them where to go, and we should be in a good place. So East Africa should be in a good place. So hopefully we can catch up to West Africa and surpass them.
Wait. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Chegs or Brayo.
You guys don't know him?
We don't say for a minute. I know you guys are like way back.
I know.
But I've also known him for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Look like 10.
Yeah, I'm out there.
Hey,
No, more.
More?
Hey,
Our age is showing. Calm down.
we nilimpata Sunday school.
Look at you now. And also with us today on this episode, we've got an amazing person. He's a saxophonist. His name is known all over Nairobi. If you go out to restaurants, fancy restaurants, and you hear somebody playing the saxophone, it's none other than introduce, Banzi.
I introduce myself.
Yeah.
My name is Don. I'm a saxophonist. I'm one of the people this guy is allegedly trying to help. We'll exchange numbers. Yeah, this guy's like, hey. Yeah, anyway, I'm multi-instrumentalist, producer. I also do like record production, music direction, and everything. But most of all, I love living life and I live it full time.
Yes,
That's
sir.
my full-time job.
It.
Yeah.
Before we begin, because today's episode, guys, if you see we brought for you both genders, there's a lot of debates coming up. It's about to be explosive. But before we do that, we needed to hear a little something from our guest today. Because how can you be a saxophonist and not play for us something? We need to hear what you got.
Okay.
Saitos. I'm too close to him.
Yo, thank you so much, Don, by the way. That's amazing.
Oh, that's
by the way,
fantastic.
you guys, you need to follow him on his socials and find out where he plays. If you want to listen more, anyway, I talk like this about dice. Let's have a conversation. And before we do that, guys, for the guests, Everybody, on the shot?
Good man.
Alright, let's do this.
Cheers.
Cheers to
Listen, guys, to life, to blessings, to abundance,
good health,
and
well,
to friendship.
friendship,
There you go.
and amazing.
Hey.
Oh, yo.
Wait. Woo. Oh, I got who dealt that shot. Who dealt that shot? Oh God.
It was me.
Hi guys.
I'm Kusama.
We're about to dive right in. Guys, remember to assist, please. Kumbukeni that let me tell you, this is a conversation. It's just us. We all know each other. We have all met before. We all know the vibes that we have. Today's conversation actually is inspired by something that I saw online. And I want to shout out my peeps, by the way. Shout out Exclusive, shout out Rachel, Malimu. And they're talking about something that I found very interesting. And it was a conversation about, you know, how we take friendships and betrayal. Betrayal, I say that in quotes, in like huge quotes. And she asked a question, or rather she was asked a question. And she was asked, and I'll pose this to you, Tracy, because I want to hear your perspective, and then I want to hear the male perspective.
Okay.
She was asked, if you know a man who's a good man, like a really good man, and you know like this is the ideal husband, this is the ideal boyfriend for anybody, like you could recommend this to your saint aunt, you know, and they're dating, you know, a chick, you know, been around town, you know, every night she's like, ooh, let's get lit, body, shot o'clock, like, you know, and she's for the streets basically.
Okay.
And she doesn't really like treat the person well. Would it be wrong if a friend who's seeing on the outside decides, you know what, this is a good guy, that's a bad babe, and I'm not feeling this story, would you feel comfortable stealing that man from that woman? Would it make you feel guilty? Would you feel bad about it? Or is it something that you'll be okay with? Like, you know what, he deserves better, and you know what, I think I'm the better. Would you do that?
First of all, one thing I believe in is karma is real. So no, I would not do that. I would not steal. I would not purposely or intentionally go for him. If our paths crossed after they've broken up, maybe much later, who knows? But intentionally, because I know she's a bad person. Personally, I wouldn't.
For the men, would you allow to be stolen?
No, it depends on what, you know, where are we with this lady? You know, I don't know where we are. You know, so it depends on, you know, what stage are we? Are we starting? Are we in the middle? Are we about to end? Do I feel like it's also fizzled out? Like, are we done? Because once me and you start, or the girl outside, me and her start, you know, just kidogo, just looking at each other, then obviously I'm on the way out. Maybe one foot is out the door. We don't know. It depends on what stage you are in that relationship as a man.
What if you don't see whatever, you know, in a relationship, people say that you get a bit blinded.
Yeah, you're blinded.
Can I please take a quote?
Everybody,
Love is blind, but the neighbors
neighbors
are
are not. Oh yes.
But you see,
You
that's
know,
the thing about
yeah.
the neighbors. You know, like for example, if a girl was to cheat on her man with somebody, it's not gonna be someone far away. It's the neighbors. That guy down the road, it's your boy.
You'll be actually,
It's not
can
gonna,
I
it's not
stop
gonna
you?
be far.
Women actually would cheat with someone you don't know. It's the men who cheat with someone who
You
are close
probably know.
because they like familiarity.
Familiarity.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's fine.
Maybe
That's
we
a-
call you family.
in
Don't-
the-
that
in the
was-
situation
Don't
of-
look like he's disagreeing. Don't is like, give us your perspective as brutally as you can.
My perspective on this is, it depends on, okay, you know, people talk about like relationships and marriage, and guys think that they're talking about the same thing, but what someone else considers a relationship or a marriage is not what another person considers. So for me, I cannot comment on that until first I listen to your perspectives of like what is a marriage and what's the purpose of a marriage in your life. Is it companionship? Is it stability? Is it like whatever, like
Procreation.
having procreation and stuff like that? You know what I mean?
Taking a box.
Yes. So
Societal pressure.
So for me, it's like if I was a single person and someone was mistreating a fine shorty like you, for example, I wouldn't hesitate to slap it. But if you had kids and you had a family, then
That's
a different
different.
story.
No,
Yeah.
of course, we're not touching marriage.
Okay.
We're talking about relationships.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, for
is there a
example,
difference between marriage and relationships?
there's a whole difference. There's no.
You need your vows in front of your family and a bunch of strangers.
First of all, just in case you didn't know, this is our mind.
I'm just saying.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In front of your priest and everybody. That's
And the whole family, the church.
dynamic, the family dynamic church.
Yeah.
But don't you guys think? So you want to tell me that if I'm spending time with a lady,
Yeah.
I'm wasting her time until I invite people and tell them that I love her? Like,
No. Okay. They're not really saying, by the way, that marriage is just
The stages of relationships. That's how I keep saying. You see, the way you, like I said, you could be. You see, me and her could be starting now, but you guys on the end of your situation. So
Okay.
it depends on timing is also a thing.
oh, so you're talking about like not marriage, but just
No.
Just dating. Yes.
Maybe let me just rephrase the question,
Yeah,
maybe
please,
understand it better.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a scenario, right?
Yeah.
Hypothetically,
Yeah.
let's say Tracy is dating Sheds.
I know
right?
that.
Yes.
You're such a lucky man. Such a lucky man.
So for example, let's say this is together, right?
They're together.
This is a scenario because I want us to dive deeper into this like whole
Okay.
concept of betrayal. Because there's so many things people consider betrayal that in my eyes are not.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's say the two of them are dating, right?
Yeah.
And let's say Tracy is like the sweetest babe, like she cooks, she does this, she goes to work, she brings, she even allows to go 50-50 and stuff.
Yeah.
She's the perfect babe, right?
Yeah.
Then comes Sheds.
I'm the bad guy.
And then
Yeah.
Tracy is head over heels in love. You get it?
Yes.
Like she cannot see and listen to the outside noise. She's literally in love, and let's say she's there with Shags, and Shags comes home 3 days later, being being a bit of a to her, like probably even potentially almost violent and stuff.
Yes.
And I'm not saying this is you. But hypothetically, let's say after maybe when the house is who goes pressing, the neighbor is pressing, and is pressing anything that walks. But Tracy is who go to home girl from work, home, cook, babes, you come eat, I ate where I was from, and goes to bed. And then here comes you, who's Tracy's friend. And you see all of these things going on, right? And you're like, she doesn't deserve this, she deserves a lot better.
Okay.
So my question is this: if you approach Tracy, they're not married, they're just in a relationship, maybe cohabiting, and
stuff,
and you come into the picture and you see this is my friend, she's and she's going through all of this stuff, and well, she doesn't deserve this guy, and you give her a shoulder to cry on maybe one day, and she's like, maybe,
Okay.
would you be okay with that? And you, as the villain, would you be okay with that?
Now, okay.
For you.
Now I get
All
it.
those clubs. I'm looking for you.
A younger version of myself,
Okay.
the younger me would have.
Would have clocked that.
Not just clocked it, right? Yeah, but now that I'm old and I know better, I've learned that I think in life so many times people assume victim status on people who are not really victims.
Okay.
You get what I mean? I can be everything in that context. I can be everything that she deserves, but she just simply doesn't feel it. She wants her troublesome person,
Yeah.
And it's like you see whenever people like even when people are walking on the streets, anytime they see a disabled person, they always assume these are innocent people who are suffering. But I'm telling you from my experience,
Some of them it's a biashara.
not even biasharas. These people some of them are legit assholes.
Or evil.
Yeah.
Just bad
They're
people.
legit assholes. But because someone is crippled or something, you're always like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
you give them a different type of grace.
True.
But when you come to learn their characters,
Yeah.
you're like,
I
I don't want to say something.
Just know what you are.
Yeah,
I can have so
You
many
are.
examples. There's some here even in Kilimani. Wow,
Yeah.
wow. When you see them when not on the job, I'm gonna say it's on
Yeah.
the job because I
Yeah.
feel like me and a few other women have found this certain woman who, when it rains, is when she brings the babies out.
Yeah.
That's messy.
You guys know her. She's usually at one of the roundabouts.
Yeah.
One day I was with a friend and she said, "Nah, I'm done." She came down, put down the window, and she said, "Listen, you will stop putting these children's life
In the rain.
In
the
the
rain.
rain.
getting them sick.
Yeah.
We've had you, we can see,
That's the
but you're
money
fully
as well.
able. You have no disabilities. You
All
may
in.
not have money. Come tomorrow, you tell me what you can do and I get you a job."
Yeah, you know, and like I'm a Jango, I'm a Luo. There's a time I met a Luo beggar somewhere in town. Hey. So this guy,
Wait, hey,
he look-
hey, already know. That's how I'm just like,
I feel like it's not your money.
let me answer that
no,
question.
I can't change it.
Let me answer that question. This guy, and he was so.
I'm good, man.
This guy was like,
I check.
he was like extremely crippled, and then like you know, both his legs weren't working, and Apota and he's walking on the street, TV, and I just felt touched, and I was like, you know what, let me come through for this person, and I think. I was a young struggling fellow, so I gave him 200 bob. I gave him 200 bob.
Like, let me guess, you're the baby.
Not pay bills.
Pochina biashara.
I gave.
Not the coaching.
Sile ya ikuti after.
Yeah, you know, I went and I was like, it's the 200 bob I had. You know, probably it was to get me some fries at Coco Palace Sanford or something. I'm like, I'll sacrifice. You have this. I'm telling you, this guy put me on blast up or down. He's like, do I look like 200 bob to you? He's like,
now choose us now.
But right
You know what? Give me your
no, and then you hear that low accent, and then he was like, hey, do you have money? Do you have money? Akaniambe, don't bring your broke ass up to my collection plate. Come on, a pesa. Come if you're not giving me 500, 1,000, my guy. It's like, so on that day, coming back to the topic we were talking about, yeah. You see, it was actually a humbling experience because I was like, it's actually on me. Like I saw a situation and I assumed struggle.
Yeah.
You know, so you can see like this woman is going through a lot. But
they're not struggling.
Like at the end of the day, behind closed doors, probably in the bedroom, her life comes alive with this problematic person. And you're gonna take her and you treat her like a queen, and it's like
she'll still go back to him.
You just don't. Yeah. That's why I mean when I see people trouble relationships.
It's like saying, listen,
Yeah.
she looks like she needs to be saved, but she doesn't
She don't
want
wanna
to
be
be
saved.
saved.
Exactly.
Like she looks like she's a damsel in distress, but she has locked the door and said,
This is my problem.
Do you know the way people say like mambo ya watu wawili don't ingilia something?
Yeah.
Can I tell you facts?
Yes.
You know, I've gone through an experience like that with a friend of mine. Like you said, no name dropping, but however, I have to share this situation.
Yeah.
My friend was being habitually cheated.
Okay.
Do you know, on a daily?
Yeah.
Like, I can count the amount of times I went out to a place, and you know, we used to have the same local, the same maybe club that you frequent.
Yeah.
This person was always with different girl every day of the week. So, you know, you're like, I feel like I need to say something. But so there, because I was like, she's like, oh, wait, usiwaingilia mambo ya watu, do not. Mambo ya watu wawili usha pillow, forget.
Yeah, I was gonna say usha
pillow. You become the villain.
Yeah.
So me at one point, I said, maybe I should confront maybe the guy. So the guy, you know what he told me? He's like, I'm like, yo, but are you not cheating on so and so, nini? And he's like, I mean, you're not wearing specs, I can clearly tell that you can see. I said, oh.
You're not wearing yo.
Yeah, so clearly you can see. I'm like, hey, okay. So for me, I'm like, and then you know to me.
I know that like something.
And then you know what he said? You follow that with the follow-up statement. it.
Yeah.
He literally told me, oh, but then you're trying to like threaten me like you're gonna tell her you're trying to check me or something.
Tell her.
Imagine
Thank
I tell her, you know what he said? Imagine you're going to tell her, I shouldn't believe you. And he
She
continued
won't
with his
believe
night.
you.
Yeah.
No, any nigga who says shit
And he
like that.
and he continued
No,
his
no,
night.
no.
Like he didn't flinch. He didn't do nothing.
You
He didn't
know,
move.
not remorseful like that. That's
Do you know I'm
a
actually scared that this is the same
What?
person we are talking about?
And you go tell her, I
Because
shouldn't believe you. That's
Some-
a movie, bro.
what do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Something very similar happened to a parliament, and I was sitting with her as she.
Yeah.
So the guy called and said, "Hey, wonder you haven't been replying my messages because you're married to my friend." She kept telling him,
Yeah.
"You're married to my friend. I
Yeah.
can't keep seeing you." I said, and then she flipped us. She's like, "You know what? I'm going to call your wife. I'm going to tell her." He said, "She's upstairs. I can take her the phone." She wouldn't believe you.
You see, this you,
The same thing.
She won't believe you.
So that thing of she won't believe you, it's because I feel like sometimes as women, I have been in this as well. I get into, you're so comfortable, you're so, you can't see.
Question.
No, I know you,
Question,
I'm
question.
just saying, I'm not saying it's
I have a
recent,
question.
but I'm just
I have a
saying.
question for the both.
Yeah.
Yours was a girlfriend or wife?
Wife. No, engaged. And fiance.
Yours was a girlfriend or wife?
Wife. Oh wait, I was hearing the story from a babe who's not married and is not in a relationship, talking to a guy who's married.
These are men who know the put in time and they know you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You're already dependent on
And that this is also
on me.
nothing
On
compared
me.
to what they've already been through.
Yeah. You're already dependent on me.
Yes.
You already know I wish I home.
Yeah.
Joint bank account.
We have
Where are you
kids,
going?
we have kids.
You're going where? Where are you
Yes.
going? You're going to your mom's.
Is that not narcissism?
It's madness. It's like called
Like,
madness.
yeah.
Narcissism is
Because, you know,
it's madness.
the fact that you know I can do whatever I want to do,
It's mad.
and she ain't gonna do shit.
No,
It's a millennial thing, sorry to say.
Yeah.
It's a millennial thing.
This thing for she won't believe you is mad.
Yeah.
Oh my
But yeah,
God.
it's
It's
such a
about-
threatening me. You want to call it?
That's it,
She won't
try.
believe you.
No, can I take you
Yeah.
back? Can I take her the
In
phone?
my life, anyone who knows me knows. I've done a lot of shit in my life. But
we know.
wait, come on.
We know. We've been there. We've been there. We've been there.
But the day I said she won't believe you, please.
That's
just,
the day.
Just,
That's the day we'll just know.
yeah, I'm going to
Yes.
go to my
Yes.
mother's house and tell her right now, your son is doing the most. Go, but I've given you permission. So it's just a lot.
Mimi najua address niulize vizuri.
Done.
Yeah, but
But the other.
Hapana.
Do you know what I believe, yeah?
Uh-huh.
It might sound it's not controversial. It might sound controversial, but to me, it's like the truth is the truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly believe that the modern woman has been socialized and programmed to believe in ideals that do not reflect the
Unachievable.
reality. No, not unachievable.
Majority of them. I think.
It's very achievable, but it's not the reality. of the
Unrealistic.
town.
Yeah.
Because you see, like, she said, isn't that being a narcissist? But you know, funnily enough, I don't know why women
Are attracted to narcissism. You get
I
what I
don't
mean?
think so. What did you say?
I said I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm really looking for an answer to that because they keep coming back for some reason until.
So are you a narcissist because you say they keep coming back?
No, I'm seeing it from outside
So
looking
you say
in.
they keep going, not coming,
No,
to you.
I'm just saying they keep going, they keep going back to the person. I just don't understand
Yeah.
Why?
what sort of cologne this nigga's wearing because, bro, how are you just attracted
So
to
much.
you're back.
I've been through this so many times.
Like, my mama does that to me once. Bro, we are done. What are you talking about?
You know, like there's a time. I'm someone like I had a good upbringing.
Okay.
And then also, like the home that I grew up was like it was like a single parent home,
Okay.
and so but it was a very highly functional woman, high achiever, highly educated.
Big up, single
Has got her thing together, and then also I grew around women. So like I grew up respecting women a lot, you know, because women will that's why I have something against single mothers. I don't hate single mothers, but single mothers will raise you to be the man that they want you to be, rather than the man that you need to be. So if you have a single mother home, it's like if she's dealing with men who are assholes out there, she'll raise you to be a gentleman, sensitive. And I ended up being that
Respectful.
yeah.
not an asshole.
And see, I was shown dust in this world. And then I remember like there's this one particular back in the day. There's this one particular girl, like I had my sights on, yeah, and I was trying to be such a sweetheart to her. I wasn't getting anywhere, and I'm telling you, like,
best foot forward,
Nini, I've done this. I've tried treating her like this. I've tried doing this, Nini. So I went to talk to someone, and someone told me that, you know what, just go and insult her.
Insult her?
Yeah, like nimtukane. And then I was like, how? Because like the way I feel towards her, it's like she's a princess, she's a queen, she deserves to be treated.
Insult her like verbally or like
Chocolate.
I don't ghost. You know like ghosting makes sense.
Not ghosting, like
They call her like a
like no, just call her something ridiculous.
Like, do you think that red is looking good on you?
That's your primary school thing when I get you and then
you think that red dress is looking even good on you? You should do that's okay, boy.
You know what? So what happened is that because you know I totally adore this woman, yeah. So it was so hard, but then it got to a point where I'm like, I'm losing because now I'm seeing her getting hit on by other people, and she's flirting with other guys. So nimesema like, what do I have to lose? So I just went. I went hapo nikamwambia, nikamtukana matiti ya nyoka wewe.
No.
You went wild.
No, I went all the way.
No.
Do you know what? I'll tell you what happened, yeah? Do you know what happened?
What?
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened.
But run that back. What?
She cried. Wait.
No. How would you come up with an insult like matiti ya nyoka?
I hope just like you watching.
Is it like exactly what you said, or was it like?
No, it's exactly. No. Let me teach you guys a lesson. Let me teach you a lesson I was taught by my mentors. Yeah, if you can't impress them with your brilliance, baffle them with your stupidity.
Hey, you're really baffled.
Yeah.
I'm baffled right now.
Yeah. So if you try being brilliant and people don't appreciate your brilliance,
Baffle them with your stupidity.
They'll get the point. So anyway, I went there. You know what? She cried.
So let me guess. That was holding and she cried.
After she cried, then we made out, and I was Wait. So you see, I remember when I was there with her, I was in shock myself because I was asking myself,
It worked.
all these years, I'm like, I asked myself, is this what women actually want?
Not all these.
Because I was treating her like a queen, like
Some of us would like to be baby girls, please.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, me, I don't. You insult me, I'll cry.
But after you cry, what happened?
Me, if you insult me, I'll cry and I'll walk away. No.
You are one insult away from Matiti Nyoka, one away from Islogo. That's crazy.
My guy.
You need to say Matiti Nyoka.
And you're dying.
I know, bro.
This all the time.
I was like, man.
Because you've tried for months,
And then,
you know, you're chilling and she's sleeping on your chest TV, and I'm just looking into the sky. Like, my whole life has been a lie. Because I didn't believe this guy when he said it. Because when he said, I was like, bro, how? No, you don't. That's not how you treat women. And when I told that guy, like, that's not how you treat women, he asked me a question: do you want her or not? I was like, okay, last resort, man. And yeah, so like it's very confusing, and then especially nowadays when you have these ideas of like feminism and stuff and everything. Like, I'm all for women empowerment, but then and you know, nowadays if you speak your truth you get cancelled.
Yeah,
but then my dream in life is to go to like an international feminism conference and just take the mic and ask people, who told you this is what women want?
You know, that's actually a very good question, because a lot of people don't know.
It's not what all women want.
Sorry?
And what
all women want.
Thank you. What applies for this one doesn't necessarily apply for this one.
Exactly.
Like you said, kuna wanataka kuja matiti ya nyoka.
Yeah, and she's dying.
And actually ndani. I've also met some sadistic people.
Yeah.
Who seeing a vulnerable woman turns them on.
Yep.
I know somebody,
Yeah.
a friend of mine, by the way,
Yeah.
seeing a woman cry turns him on.
Oh.
I know somebody else who hears a woman is pregnant, basically. I know somebody else who's like people have their own preferences. That means like we're all boxed into one thing.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
at the same time, the one constant is that vulnerability thing. What do men like that vulnerability thing? Seeing a woman cry, you want to hug her, the next thing you have a had on. Why? Why is when I'm crying, you have a had on? What turns you on about my vulnerability?
I don't know, it's just movies. It's just movies. Because you know, how many times have you seen a movie? People are about to die.
Yeah.
But you have 30 seconds
They do like
to make out. Before things blow up. You know, I wanted to tell you, John, I'm like, what the fuck? What are you talking about, bro?
I'm so glad you came to be here with me.
Guys,
Can I stop for 1 second?
Yeah.
Pause.
Pause.
I'm so pressed.
Okay.
First of all, short because of your story.
Okay,
Joyous
okay,
story.
yeah.
Short, joyous story.
Sure.
Shot.
You're a bad man, bro.
Bad man tea.
Thank you.
First of all, whoever is dealing this
We
short.
are going for Renee next week. Saxo classes.
Wow. Our manager always says,
Our manager, he's off camera, but don't worry.
that's our manager somewhere there.
No, we are money.
And to sponsor saxophone.
Manager.
Saxo class.
Before we even get back to what we're talking about,
Yeah.
that music just made me wanna, babe, if you're watching this,
Hey.
me wanna go for those nights, those date nights.
Those are kuna
Akuja niambie
serenade.
serenity. First of all, the guy in here.
Let me ask you, when was the last time you did any of that? You two?
Kwanza him
Yeah.
who actually plays it.
Yeah.
You did play for your person.
Now let me tell you what's funny. When Skenga opposites attract.
You are right.
My wife hates it.
She doesn't like the sax. How much she just had it too much from you.
Bro, on
No,
that birthday,
she like usually like I go for performances with her and stuff, and I'm playing. She's like, don't play close to my ear.
let me tell you something. If I can play
That's
that thing
interesting.
naked, in the morning, beside her on her side,
With breakfast in bed.
breakfast already.
No, but
It's come about.
it was a good thing for me because I think I'm naturally a wild person,
Oh,
so I need the
a
opposite.
team.
I never know what's coming out of your
No,
mouth.
if-
It always shock me.
No, really,
Serious?
if I was dating, if I was in a relationship with a buddy like Sarah Apa, I think would be on the news. Would be on the news.
Buddy, of course.
I would be on the news, man.
Yeah.
And then the funny thing, people don't believe this, but I've never backed a woman because of sex.
You're joking.
Get the fuck.
Wait, sorry,
I'm not
please
even-
pronounce that again.
Get out of
No, please
town,
pronounce that again.
What?
Because of saxophone.
Yeah,
Oh.
saxophone.
You said saxophone.
I know, I've never said sax.
So it sounds
Sax.
It may sound different. I just wanted to
Reiterate that
reiterate it
it's sax.
before. I said I've never backed down because of
Sax.
And
Saxophone.
the one time it happened, it was
Also, it happened.
once, but it was a tragedy.
So you're cheaper from your job.
Sorry?
You're cheaper from what?
someone
No,
came to
not
work.
triple, like as in. By the I'm naturally very oblivious. I'm very oblivious. Like for me, if a chick doesn't do, you know, like in the airport, the guys who have the signals.
Yeah, like.
If she doesn't give me signs like that,
You won't see it.
I'll sleep in the same bed with you, and I'll be like, if you don't tell me, Mr. Shikanisha,
What
and
the
I'll
fuck
sleep
are
in
you
the same
talking
bed with
about?
you and
Oh,
wake
so you
up.
don't feel vibes. You don't.
No, I have trust issues.
Oh, you don't have to read the book.
Because
You
once
don't
upon a
have to
time,
read
a very long time,
signs.
a very long time ago, like this what happened.
Oh, what happened? And we're coming back to
Guys.
Umenyamaza sana. Umenyamaza sana. Listen.
I've been through a
What
lot.
happened was.
Women have traumatized me. So a very long time ago, back in the day, yeah. That was just the first one.
Oh.
But then it got to a point I was like, okay, anyway. So there was this shorty, and she called me one day. Then she was like, hey, see you buy me drinks, Leon, boyeka, so you take me out. And I didn't mind buying her drinks, but then I was like, tonight in particular, I'm on a mission. I'm on a hunting mission, Leo. But I consider you a friend, you know. But then
You
Leo,
were telling her.
You're telling her, she's telling you.
No, she told me to take her to go buy drinks for her.
And then she's
You said you was that.
Who was saying
No,
this?
no, no,
Who was
I-
on a
no, no.
hunting mission?
I was on the hunting mission. So I was saying
Okay.
I don't mind buying you drinks,
Yeah.
but today I'm buying drinks with conditions.
Hey.
ROI, return of investment.
Real.
Yes, so I was like, because I consider her a friend. I am like, it was on a Friday. I was like, let me just go on my hunting mission. Kesho Saturday, I promise I'll buy you drinks free of charge. But Leo, it has
Conditions.
it has conditions.
So take it or leave it.
No, not take it or leave it. So she was like, and Kwani, who is this you're taking out? I'm like, I don't know, I'm gonna find out Bombele.
Yeah.
She's like, Kwani, and what's your type? I'm like, Bora, you have good vibes and good energy, and for me, I don't care what you look like, but if you're a woman and you're funny, I'm sold. But I was like, either get someone who looks nice or someone who's funny.
Someone told me women are not funny.
Women are not funny at all.
No, but they try. They really try.
Yeah.
But it's funny. You make me laugh. It's good.
Me, I know.
Oh, is it true that women are not funny?
You guys are not funny at all.
We're funny.
Someone
You
told me
just
that women are not. You know, you guys think you are, but you guys are not funny.
Who said that?
If you find a funny woman,
Okay.
Probably you also.
keep her. Just wife that one. Women are not funny at all. Like how we just laugh because we're trying to smash, but
No, but it's true though. I mean, no, but it's true. But it's a lie.
No.
you know, like yeah.
No. I want to speak for the women out there.
It's
Okay,
but you know what it is.
Do you know, like these men always think they're step ahead.
Yeah.
But
You decide if you smash or not. You know
Yes.
that.
You guys think you don't.
You see, that's the thing. I didn't say one step ahead. You see, you
We didn't say,
you see,
yeah.
No, I'm just saying,
I would
by the
tell
time
them-
you think, oh my God, I got her. My
No,
friend, we
we
decided.
wanted to get God.
Yes, we
Yeah,
decided.
Whatever.
Yeah, but what made you decide that?
It wasn't your joke. It wasn't your joke.
What made you say?
It wasn't your joke.
What did you say? What made you say? Oh, I'm gonna give him today.
Okay. Or
It's a personal.
We decided.
What made you say?
We
Yes, but
decide the
I don't
moment
know.
we meet you.
no,
Can I-
it's
can I-
okay. But let me phrase it this
Okay,
way.
let me
So it was me.
You're the one.
Let me finish.
You're the ones who you are the ones who decide. Eh?
Oh, fine.
But whichever, you're still not funny.
Women out there.
Guys, we're gonna put a poll in the comments, huh?
No.
Tell us.
Men,
This guy is
do
saying.
you
Show you,
think that
show you
the
that.
woman you are dating at the moment
Yes.
is funny? Or the women you have dated in the past? Or the woman that you love is funny? And women, please, do you think you're funny?
Show these people that we are finding.
Everyone have our comments.
I feel like we are
This
funny
one we have to
sometimes.
address.
Listen,
Like,
This one we have to to address.
Also, when you say funny is different.
It is.
It's so.
Funny is different. You know, humor is very personal. It's very
it's
different.
unique. It's
It's unique.
customized.
It's not actually, I'm gonna be a Kevin Hart over here and be like, oh, you know. No, but there's some jokes, even you can have with your person.
Yeah.
You can have some jokes speaking with
They
your
even
person.
uchokozi.
And then, kuna hiyo inside joke that you and your man can have and nobody else can understand. And those are nice, funny jokes. But for you guys, it's funny, yeah. So you think our men are like to us that we're funny and we're not?
Yes, yes.
Someone
You guys are
But you guys always laughing. I feel so.
No, we do.
I'm not getting a joke anymore.
No, genuinely, some of the stuff you say is funny.
No,
But like you said, like Kevin
Funny,
said,
haha, or funny, or
no,
No, funny, haha.
for real.
Okay.
Especially if it's something that we did together, you know, and you know, I'm like, that's a good one. You know, I'll tell you.
Yeah, we'll tell you.
That's a good one. We laugh about it, we have a proper laugh, but if it's
it's like, hey, you're like, but you're hoping to smash. Oh, you're like,
So this is for strangers, not somebody you're with.
sorry?
Not somebody-
No, even someone you're with, because we still hope to smash in relationships.
my mom could get dry because
No, but
so
you know, like today, I told this to a different woman, like not you, but someone else. Yeah. The problem with women is, whenever you mention something about women, they take it as if you're talking about them. So I'm not saying that Tracy, you're not funny. I'm not saying Sarah, you're not funny. I'm just saying, in the very rare event that you're funny, just know you're one in a billion.
Yeah.
Women are not funny at all.
Like they're there though. They're there. Some of them.
Sorry?
They're
Some of them are there. Some of them are there.
Like who?
I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
Shaggy, am I funny? We've known each other for more than 25
You
years.
can say some shit that's funny,
Thank you.
but you see, no, but you see between me normally and the funny one. You know, you understand?
So it's a competition.
No, not you see what you say. It's exactly what he's saying. You see exactly
Guys,
what
we're
he's saying.
digressing.
Viewers.
We're digressing. And my point is this.
Yeah.
We're digressing. And to be honest,
You took his point.
to be honest, I feel like also fun is relevant. What's hilarious to you
Which is our
could not be to the next person.
And do you know what kind of a person would say that?
A non-funny person, I'm guessing.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay.
Even us
I want
laugh at
to
your
know
jokes
one.
when we want something.
Yeah, even us guys, really. We want funny
Think you
jokes.
also
Okay,
laugh.
but yeah.
Even us. Skincare coming soon.
No, I can make you laugh without doing anything.
Ati baby.
No, I can make you laugh without.
So you're laughing
No, this one.
in the
Look, I can make her laugh for no reason.
Because you have a funny face, maybe.
Oh Lord! Did you just call me a clown? Sarah, what
You
the
made
fuck?
a funny face.
No,
You just made a funny face. No, I'm lying because you made a funny face.
She's dying inside because she's trying not to laugh. Do you know who the nemesis of Kung Fu Panda is?
I feel like I know that guy.
No,
Like the tiger guy.
but who's the arch nemesis of Kung Fu Panda? Kung Fu Shuka.
Ah, fuck that. I can't. Cut that out. Okay, don't cut that out. Why?
I promise you camera. I promise you camera.
Why?
Men are funny. You have it on camera, man.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay, as you continue.
You know what? Yeah.
Can I get BTS? I need this done. I need that BTS.
I'm so sorry I've let you
Guys,
down.
we are sorry,
My
but
fellow
Oh, since I
women.
thought you're not laughing, now you're laughing.
Tracy, but I need that BTS. I wanted that joke on my phone because I need to play it. No, it's still playing. It's on. No, it's on. But guys, please excuse our guest today.
No, it's not me. It's not making us laugh. It's not my fault.
We have digressed. So this even know those. And you're not gonna lie those.
I really thought about it.
Hey, guys.
Director, can I have tissue,
No,
please?
that's a good.
Director, please pass me a serviette. Please, director.
My manager. I'm a jumper.
Let's continue, guys. Go somewhere. Anyway, so personally, I wanna kill that narrative that women are not funny because to be honest, We do have a couple of hilarious women out there. We've got some female comedians who are quite nice.
Oh, yeah.
I've got some friends who I know that are actually quite funny. And like I said, humor is real. Like what can make you laugh? Like me, I laugh at weird things. I almost fell here because you said matiti and yoga. That shit killed me. You know, but for somebody else it may not be as funny or as, you know. Yeah. And at the end of the day, we just need to understand that. Anyway, so at the end of the day, we need to understand also that
it's a subjective thing.
It's very subjective.
It's very
to each their own, and then your person is your person. No, the outside noise, forget it.
Yes. Yeah.
So back to what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
We were having a conversation about, you know, you like, I was about to say you people, that's not appropriate at all. Anyway, I was about to say, sorry for that. We were talking about like men saying that some women or some ladies or some females like to be mistreated for them to feel loved. Or like when a guy is catching a babe. Yeah. You try everything and you do this and you might have flowers. Oh, Tracy, thank you for the flowers.
You're welcome, baby.
That's my love language, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
no, acts of service.
My bad.
Flowers, huh?
Would you love languages, bro?
No.
Wewe ni kuchekesha tu watu. Wewe ndio sasa, let me tell you, his love language is kuchekesha.
This is what we're doing now.
No. Where has it gotten you?
That's what
In some great relationships.
That's fine. That's okay.
Have I said anything bad?
That's alright.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Shout out to the exes, but it's okay. It's whatever, man.
It's flowers.
Yeah, Don, you're giving us your perspective of that whole situation about, you know, give us a story about the chick.
Oh, the one who responded to that. Yeah.
So after that, how do you like?
She cried. We were at the point she cried.
No, she cried, made out, and she was sleeping on my chest and everything. But the thing is like I was so confused because that's not how I was raised. You know, it's like cognitive dissonance.
Yes.
You've grown your whole life believing something is true.
Yeah.
So usually, like after that moment, anytime I would meet someone, I'd immediately like get anxiety because I'm like, should I be the man I want to be, or the man I need to be?
Yeah.
And something that I've realized after dealing with a lot of women, not just in relationships, it's women like people who are in control, regardless of their methods of control.
Regardless of the methods.
It's weird though.
I don't think about. There's like a small boundary, a fine line.
But also that line's a bit blurry.
So what's the line you think is?
I mean, you see, when you start controlling people, I mean, obviously, once you get to some side of control where now she's starts doubting herself, and just you know, once you start,
there's a
there's a way where you just like using her.
It sounds bad. It sounds bad.
Yes, it does.
But regardless of how it sounds, reality on the ground is something very different.
Okay, naturally, the thing is this. Let's start from even Adam and Eve.
Okay.
Or just life.
Yeah.
Or that this whole men should take control and women should, I would say, follow.
Submit.
Not really submit. I don't like the word submit.
Why don't you like it?
I don't like the word submit. No.
Submit is not a bad
You see, you're given an example of Adam and Eve, yeah?
I don't like submit. I want to say partner. We're partners. Are we not?
Yeah.
Are we not?
Partner makes it sound.
Because guess what?
You're not partners.
No, fam, listen.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Listen,
Yeah.
she plays her part, you play her part.
Yeah.
We're partners. By the time when you start with, but also maybe she wants you to, it's so, okay, fine. It's okay to be the head of the family, but show, where are we going? We're going this way. We're going left or we're going left? Or
There needs to be a driver in the car.
Okay, fine, there's a driver in the car. Okay,
Yeah.
I get that. But understand, there also needs to be a navigator. There also needs to be somebody who's telling us, okay, there's a bump up ahead.
Yeah.
In rally, there are two people in the rally car, there are two people.
Yes.
One holding the map, one driving.
And they're both very important.
So she's holding the map.
Okay.
I'm driving.
Okay.
So, you know, speed is one thing. Direction is another thing.
Yes.
So one without the other, what bro, what that, you know?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that
yeah.
in naturally,
Yeah.
yes, it's okay. I'm in the, but because if one mistake, what done.
Yes.
So even her, she needs to play her part, and we need to play our part equally as well.
She has a part, but it's not equal.
I just
It's not equal.
If she tells me, listen, if she tells me this corner is like this and this corner is like not like this, well, bro, I mean we're in the ditch.
Because you know that there's a time.
But I'm not saying that I need that.
No.
I mean, actually, listen, understand one thing.
Yeah, I understand your
We
perspective.
understand what we need to do, but we also need to give that grace. The grace. Men can lead, you know. Men can do whatever they need to do, you know, to get us ahead, to get us forward.
Yeah.
But what I was trying to say is that women need to be given the grace to give them the input as well, because a lot of times they shut down. They're told, no, because you're a lady or I'm a man, and that's what I don't like. You know,
Okay.
because I know too many women
I hear you, but I have a question for
What's the
you.
question?
Why didn't you use the word grace when talking about men, and you use it when talking about women?
Because already been put on the pedestal already.
You guys already-
We're already kings, fam. We forgot.
We're not kings.
So who's the king? Apart from men?
I want to interject.
Okay, interject.
Women are reciprocative.
Yes.
What you give us, we multiply, yeah? What you give us emotionally, we also multiply.
Yes.
If you're good to us, you're kind, well, we're the naturals, but I mean, when you give us positivity, I mean, good things, there's no way that day you're not going to be fed, needed,
Yes.
What
taken
is
care of.
meaning?
Hey,
No,
my friend,
please.
for married
Is
couples,
that a PS5? Is that a PS5? Is that a PS5 or what is it?
GTA 6
Is that just Auto 6?
please don't quote me.
I need to
Oh
get
my
that. I
God.
need to get that.
Guys, my
Oh, I
friends
said
are
about
gonna watch this.
I don't know about that.
Guys, no, but what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
a man will be well taken care of. What he brings, he gets back tenfold.
That's fine.
Facts.
That is a fact. You all know this and you can't deny it.
It's fine.
If you bring us negativity, oh my God, we're ready to fight. Hiya! We're ready. To be honest, okay, unless you feed us and you're like, oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but all I'm saying,
yeah.
what I'm saying is, we are very reciprocative beings.
And can I add on to
Yeah,
what she said?
yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on, we gave you
yeah.
guys a minute to talk now.
Yeah.
We give the women some time.
Alright,
Anyway,
I
I want to say something. First of all, I'll just correct your words because you said
Okay.
women like to be controlled. That's a lie. We don't like
No,
to be
no, I
controlled.
didn't
We
say
like to
that.
be
I know what you're saying.
I didn't say
Yes,
women like to be controlled. You're misquoting me. I
You use the
said
right.
women
words.
like
When a
men
man
is
taking
in
control.
That's what I
Yes.
said.
Now, there's a difference between being in control and leading.
Leading.
When you're in control,
Okay.
listen,
Okay.
being in control
Okay.
and leading. Leading is you're showing me, let's say kuna giza hapa, you're showing me the direction to go there. But when you're in control, you're telling me, I'm going this way, you go that way. That's being in control.
I want to interject
Leading
again.
is your, hold on, can I just finish?
Yeah, yeah,
that?
sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
So for me, I like when men lead. I don't like when men control me. First of all, you all know me. We're all friends here.
Yeah.
Mnanijua, mimi, hey,
But you should share.
hey.
Those are
When I
semantics.
go, okay, not that I do that, but
No, but
like it's so hard
those
for
are
me to
semantics.
be
It's the same
controlled.
thing.
I feel
No, it's not semantics per se.
Okay.
Can I tell you sometimes the wording, when you understand what it means when you've been in a relationship for a long time thing or whatever, which you
Yeah.
have, all of us have, you understand that control is so different from leadership. It's absolutely almost totally opposite in my eyes.
Okay.
Because control can be something positive, but negative at the same time. In control is not just the steering wheel that you're holding. In control means you can be the steering wheel and deciding where we are going. Leading is telling me, babe, we're going this way. You okay with it? We can go. You know what I mean? But in control is like, I'm not giving you full control of my life. Nah, lead me. Don't control me.
Okay.
Don't be in control of me.
before you reply,
Okay, yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
Let's go to Oxford.
Okay.
Kidogo.
Who is that?
It is called a dictionary. Haya, sawa.
Oh, not
Kidogo. Ay, yeah. We're all learned. Aya. So all I did was control meaning, because I'm not going to go deep.
Yeah.
the power to influence or direct people's behavior or the course of events. Example, the whole operation is under the control of a production manager, like we are here. Okay. So, another thing, determining the behavior or supervise the running of.
See,
I'm going to stop it there. Yes.
determining my behavior, that's now different. When you're in control, that's why I said, if we're in a car and you're in control, you decide where we go.
Yes,
But when you're leading,
you have the steering.
you ask me, you're leading, you're like, okay, I'm the one who's driving this car, but babe, so
Where
we're
are
going
we-
this
where are we
way,
going?
or where are we
Where are we
going?
going?
You understand?
All right,
It's like a
yeah.
different.
I
And in a
understand.
relationship,
Yeah.
You're supposed to lead.
let me tell you one of my biggest icks.
Yes.
I'm like, you say, hey babe, by the way, let's go for a date. Nice, hey, cool, yay. But again, I'm a reciprocated being. When you say let's go for a date, do not put me in my masculine energy and plan the whole date just because you're paying.
Yes.
Lead.
I'll lead.
Be ready at 7, I'm taking you out.
Yes.
Full stop.
Full stop.
You've planned where we're going. You've planned where, as in how you're picking me up, how I'm getting home, as in
Okay.
you've planned it.
Yes,
I
that's
just need to
leading.
show up.
That's fine.
Now that is leading, it is not control.
It's fine.
Control is, who's that calling on your phone? It's past 7 p.m. Who's that you're talking to? That is control.
However, in your statement, can I interject a bit?
Yeah.
That telling you,
Also,
we're going
also,
this, we're going there, we're doing this. Also, he's run it by you in terms of,
He knows
we're
what you
going
like.
for, yes.
Yes.
But like, oh, you had this conversation before. Like, oh, maybe like seafood. Meaning Kitowe tells you, hi babe, you're free today. So at 8, just kind of be ready. We're going somewhere.
There's a new place I like. There's a new place I know you're going to
You're going
like.
to like it.
That is
That's what I'm talking about.
That is
That's
leading.
No.
Controlling is
Okay.
telling you, cheki, tunapata kula mturawa yake.
And I don't like mutura.
the-
It's like, today you're going.
Leo utakula.
Leo utakula.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, in
Yeah.
my perspective, is,
Yeah.
babe, I want to take you out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where have you been wanting to go?
So you've had that conversation prior?
That's
Am
what
I
I'm
you
saying.
ask?
No. Because I don't know why you would want to
Okay, so in your perspective,
because I want
listen,
to also
you're
check.
like, I want
don't mind. I mean, I'm paying whatever you need to be ready and set.
So, according to you-
but then you're leaning into the story. You're
chiming in.
You're chiming in and chipping into
Chipping
the
in,
into
Okay,
the plan.
so you're like, I wanna check you out, where do you wanna go?
We know I'm paying. You're looking good. I'm looking good. Whatever.
Yeah, but-
7 o'clock. But where would you like to go? Where would you want to go?
Okay, sour.
You see,
And do you know how I'll steal your girl?
No, I tell you.
When you're asking your girl,
This was got to
this is how I'll steal your girl. You're asking her, where do you want to go? I'll be like, mommy, come I show you.
And it's true, I'd go with him.
Wait.
Let me show you the
The man
place.
who's taking me
Show
where
me
I
what?
want.
No, finish the statement.
No,
Show me what?
I like
like,
what you
as in,
said.
it's like
Asking me
where do you wanna
want to
eat?
go?
Gotcha.
I'll be like, listen, I'm
Go
like,
to like
you
it.
do not know what food is yet. You're gonna have the best culinary experience you've ever had in your
I don't
life.
think you're
This is where I'd go.
But you're not listening to me.
No, okay, just wait.
Like I said, you have to give them grace.
I let you guys
I
talk.
said that early. Give them grace.
Let me express what I mean.
Colonel choose.
Let me
Why would you
express.
like to go?
Okay.
You see,
Done.
there's one thing that you people are not differentiating. There's a difference between being in control and trying to be in control.
Okay.
You see, the reason why you people are feeling
You
it's
people is such a
because
bad
I know, I'm
phrase.
feeling
That's how
attacked.
you people.
I'm feeling attacked.
No,
Such a
okay,
you
fine, I am
are
sorry.
such a tribal.
It's
No,
such a
I don't feel
tribal.
people.
No.
But listen, yeah, I'm saying like you know the only reason
Say
you
yes.
would feel offended
I want to say
by the control thing is when someone fails at control, because like she read the definition was influencing. So if I really don't influence your behavior, I'm not in control, you see. But when you're in control, it doesn't mean you're an asshole. It means that I know how to
get you where you need to get.
I know how to get you where you need to get.
Yeah.
And it's an argument I've been having, especially with people who are like, for you to bag women, you need money. I'm like, women don't need money at all. Listen, not direction. It's not direction. It's not direction.
That's fine.
Can I tell you what women want?
Put us in
Yeah.
our
That's
feminine
a catch
energy.
22.
It's a- no, but-
No, the statement moment women
Yeah,
make
but
money, cash it too will come.
let me finish my statement. Let me finish my statement. The people who feel that what women want, it's just like people feel like that, hey, for you to back these women, like as in you need to have
big
cash,
money, big anything.
But this is what I tell people: what women don't necessarily like money. Women don't like worrying about things, and there's a difference. You see, you can be loaded. You can be earning 10 million shillings a month. You can be earning 10M. But at the end of the day, if for her to do something, she's the one who has to be proactive to get it. You and your 10 million, you don't mean anything.
It don't matter.
So you see, you can have 500 million in your account, but then she wakes up, and because you went drinking with your buddies and you're somewhere in Zanzibar, you took a private aircraft and there's no food in the house. And she has to be like, I need to organize for food. Then your shamba boy comes up with a dead rabbit.
Oh, not the shamba boy.
You get what I mean? You get what I mean? So what I mean by being in control is, like you see in 2025 we have like very empowered women and everything.
Yeah.
And these women, they actually have the capability to excel academically, and also in the workspace they're doing a lot of things. But I'm telling you, the moment this successful woman, for her to get things done, it has to be upon her. They hate it.
I agree.
They hate it.
I agree. I don't.
They hate it.
No, what he's basically saying is,
yeah,
I have my job. I'm stepping on. My bag is right. I have my own place. I'm already independent. I've got my own. Then I have my man. Why am I doing? I'm not gonna call it his job.
Yeah,
why am I planning this? Why am I? No, that's what he's saying.
But there was no planning.
No, I'm agreeing with you. No. You are trying to say about control. Why is it that I can't come and relax? Okay, these are. Let me. Can I use a corporate body as an example? This babe has been out there already. She's in a boardroom. 80% in that boardroom are men. Correct? She gets home, she's tired, she's like, wait, hey, let me start getting dinner ready. Hey, she enters the kitchen. Bay is already in the kitchen, has told maybe the house, hey, kata vitu. Nishalipia chef anakuja. As in, there's something he has done ahead of time to make her
make you uncomfortable.
Men,
to ease your stress.
Life is about making your partner's life
easier and comfortable.
And
that's all right.
Like women,
when it's easier, your life becomes easier.
And you know, in short, women are not created to take care of themselves in as much as they can do it.
Independence is me. I'm old-fashioned. You know, I'm very old-fashioned.
Okay.
Me, I tell you guys in the group all the time. Me, I'm a very old-fashioned girl. Me, I'm some of the people who chivalry is not dying, not on my watch, but well for me.
Okay.
I know about anybody else who doesn't like chivalry. Like people are like, I can do this on my own. No, I want to be that baby girl. Even if I have my own money, I still want to be that baby girl. And even when you come home, I still want to be that person who's like, hey babe, how's it? And do all of that. That's okay. But in the same breath, I want to speak for those who are not willing to do that. Because there are also those relationships where guys are like, you know what, you're working, I'm working to come home. We're finding who's going to
which is okay.
And that's a perfect partnership. You know, love does. It's a
trust me. And my relationship, my last relationship, that's what I've been in.
There's also control and leadership. There's a difference, by the way, that comes with the two. Please remember, there's somebody who's controlled and they're lonely, or there's somebody who's controlled and they're happy. Somebody who is led and they're elated. Somebody who's led and they're like, I got this. I don't need you. I got this. All of this, I always say to people, is it's a very personal thing. There's no synopsis. There's no blueprint. There's no like manual for any of these things. To each their own. However, there are small things that I feel like we forgot as human beings. If, for example, we can talk about a woman being pursued or being wooed by a man is by being mean to her, don't you think like at some point
Well,
we've
that's
lost something
different.
in ourselves as a society, or even as women. If that applies to you, for example, to anyone who's listening out there, but then give us your comments and let us know.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're a woman out there and you feel like when a man insults you, you're more attracted to them or you love them more,
crazy.
do you feel like you may have a bit of a
Yeah, man, Jesus.
I know people say, I mean, the aftermath in the bedroom is crazy. People like that BDSM.
Make
and they're like, "Ooh,
up
sex is
sex.
like-" That's okay.
And I think for
that's
another episode, we should talk about our traumas. And what we actually, we wear, let me show you. These are sunglasses that have the word trauma on it. We see a lot of stuff.
If I told you I was
our
behind the
traumas.
KK security pickup, hiding from her father.
Unfortunately, guys, we are running out of time. Unfortunately, we're running out of time.
Guys, in the comments, please tell us if you want a part 2 because you're
know.
not telling us.
We need. For this one, I think we need, because these two gentlemen have to come back here.
And you know, Sarah,
They have me, I don't mind.
just before you wrap it up, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, what I'm saying, it just doesn't apply to women. It also applies to men as well, yeah? You know, like I tell people, you can say what you feel. You have a right to your opinion, but statistics never lie. And it's the same thing, like the flip side applies to men. Men will always talk about how they want wife materials and stuff.
Yeah.
But they'll always cheat with the most jobless, uneducated baddies.
Yeah.
You get it? So you see, it's like, yeah, we say, men will say, I want a wife material.
Ideally.
But that man won't cheat on you with a wife material.
Obviously, it's always a baddie.
It's always a baddie. So, like yeah, I get what you're saying, but you guys are saying what sounds nice.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, after all is said and done, we need to take stock and see like what actually works. And I believe the reason there's a lot of happiness in society today is because we put these values, ideal values, which don't apply to reality. So my verdict is, what you people are talking about, what sounds nice. But at the end of the day, we need to take stock and see what actually works.
Yeah, statistically.
And but let the viewers get.
You know,
chime in and
another
get
thing,
what-
have you noticed, us 3 are single. Well, single I say not married.
Him is married.
You're going to come and tell us next time because we have to have a next time.
We have to have an episode.
You must have, this guy,
Who told about Mimi?
Akwedo
We're not married. We know
This
that.
one, this guy seems to have figured this out. So you need to come and also tell us
It's been
how you
years.
bagged your body.
You guys off.
Ngoja kwanza, Tracy.
Yes.
First of all, he's only told us how many years?
13 plus.
Can you imagine? Yes.
Like
So,
so,
Have you ever kept a 3-month relationship?
Where?
Anyway, guys,
It's 13 going to 14.
we are going to do a part 2. Oh, sorry. We are going to do a part 2 of this episode. It's been amazing. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate all of your feedback on all our socials. That's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat.
That's what.
TikTok.
Thank you guys so much. We appreciate your feedback. Let us know what we can do to improve, what you loved about this episode, and give us your 2 cents about everything we talked about. Do you think women really do like being insulted when they're hit on? Do you think everything we've talked about applies to you? If it does, please let us know. Our hashtags and everything will be down there. Mine is @LadyMathai_.
Nairobi's.
Miss Nduati.
At the dog sex.
Thank you guys so much. We